What up, everybody? It's your boy Sack the King up in this motherfucker, man. And as you can read in the motherfucking thumbnail, Japanese people follow the rules way too fucking much, man. But before I get into that, man, you already know. And if you don't know, hey, man, hit that subscribe button below so you can help the channel regrow and you can be the first to know when I drop some new shit, man. Yeah, because as you know, haters got my channel deleted, but it's okay. We gonna run this shit back up, you know what I'm saying, with new content, you know, some of the same stories, some new stories, all that, man. So like I said, hit that subscribe button below so you can be the first to know you can help the channel grow, man. Yeah, now let's get into it because I already mentioned this a little bit in my things that I don't like about Japan, right? Things that I hate about Japan, actually, which is not too many things. But this is the number one thing that I hate about Japan is that Japanese people follow the rules way too much, bro. And I'm gonna give you 5 examples since I've been here of times where Japanese people was just following the rules way too much, man. So check it out. When I first moved here, right, I go to Popeyes on base, you know what I mean? Going to Popeyes to get some chicken. Now, this chick would not give me an extra fucking sauce for my chicken tenders, man. Now, I done motherfucking ordered the 5-piece, you know what I'm saying, with the fries and the biscuit, you know, because a nigga like me like to eat, man. As you can see, I ain't missing no meals. She gonna give me 2 sauces for that. Little ass sauces, my nigga, right? So I'm like, hey, can I get another sauce? She hassling me about giving an extra sauce, telling me that she can't do that or I gotta pay more. Bruh, just give me the motherfucking sauce. You know what I'm saying? So after about 3 or 4 times of going back and forth with her, now she just gives me 4 sauces. She already knows. Every time she see me, I'm about to say something to her motherfucking ass because this is some bullshit, bro. Just give me the fucking sauce. It's not coming out your fucking pocket. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just the first instance that I had, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't click on me. You know, it didn't click to me yet that this is just how Japanese people are, you know. Now, before I get into any of these other examples, let me give you one example. Like, Japanese people, when you driving down the road, this is why Japanese traffic is so fucked up. It takes you 2 hours to get 20 fucking miles because they do the speed limit exactly to a T or they do it below the speed limit. Man, I swear to God, when it comes to rules in Japan, people be acting like they gonna get the death penalty if they break one. You know what I'm saying? You know, like in America, I understand this is not America, but in America, you know, if there ain't no traffic, you're going to go a little bit faster than the speed limit just so you can keep the traffic moving and get to where you got to go. But I swear to God, I've been a lot of places in the world and Japanese people drive the slowest, bro. So all them jokes about Asian people driving slow and all that shit. Hey, imagine living in a country where 99.9% of the people is Asian and they drive slow. And this is not no joke about no Asian people. I love Asian people. Shout out to all my Asian people. But y'all know the stereotype in America. Well, imagine living in Japan, man. All right. So then, right? So I quit fucking with Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know what? This bitch is going to give me a hassle every fucking time I go over some motherfucking sauce where I just want to reach over the motherfucking counter and just grab some and grab her ass by the neck. But I can't do that because I'm in another country and I'm trying to be cool. You feel me? So I go to McDonald's, start going to McDonald's, right? Yeah, nigga like to eat. Why? One time I went to McDonald's and for some reason, I was counting this bitch put my nuggets in the motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? So I ordered a 10-piece nugget meal. And as I'm watching her count, she has the tongs and she's putting them in. She put 11 in, right? But instead of using the tong to take my shit out, she used her hand to grab my shit and pull it out. First off, we already got a problem when you're using the fucking hand to grab my shit. You know what I'm saying? When you use the tong to put the shit in. Second of all, bruh, why are you not giving me the extra McNugget, bruh? Just give me the motherfucking McNugget, box that shit up, and let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Like in America, and I hate to make the same comparison because I know I'm not in America, but bruh, a nigga would have just threw that shit in there and said, "Here, man, you know, we gotta get these customers fed and out the way." You know what I mean? That's why it's called fast food. Motherfuckers ain't got time to be counting nuggets and taking one out with your motherfucking hand. Matter of fact, I didn't even want those nuggets. I made a fucking scene up in that bitch like, no, bruh, I don't want them shits now. I don't give a fuck. You put your hand in my motherfucking box. You ain't even have on no glove. You feel me? First of all, I was already looking at that shit kind of strange. You know what I mean? Because obviously, if you following the rules, you're supposed to have some kind of gloves on. But she reached right in and grabbed that 11th nugget out and put it right back in the motherfucking little slide and shit. Bruh, you could have just gave me that extra nugget and saved yourself from having to give me 10 whole new nuggets. You know what I mean? That's the second time, right? So I was cool about that shit, right? Let me tell you about something that happened today since it's on my mind. Since it's on my mind, let me tell you about something that happened today. After months of not fucking with no Popeyes, I go back to Popeyes. I say, you know what, man? It's lunchtime. I brought some shit for lunch. But nah, man, I'm feeling like some Popeyes today, man. So I go to Popeyes. Same chick. I always see her all the time, right? My nigga, this is how she tried to play me today, right? I get up there, I order my food. Boom, it's cool. Give her the $20 or whatever. I have $40 on me. I give her the $20. She give me the change. I looked in her register and I see that she had an old 10. Now me, I like when I see old ass money, like old 5s, old 10s. I want them shits, old ass 20s, because I just be collecting old ass money, right? So I was like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can I give you this 20 for these two 10s? You know what I'm saying? For that 10? She was like, why? First off, motherfuckers, don't ask me why. Just give me the fucking change for a 20, two 10s. It's not like her whole register was full. You know what I mean? So then she asked me why. I'm like, because I like old money. You know what I mean? Now I'm getting kind of annoyed. So she's looking like, oh no, I can't give you two 10s because we're low on the. First of all, I seen her register. It's full of fucking 10s, 5s, and 1s. You know what I mean? She tried to play me out like, you know, like it was going to cause a fucking miscount and change for her. Really, it would have been easier for her to count that shit because she ain't got to count one more bill. You know what I mean? If it's a 20. So she really tried to play me and not give me that shit. I said, okay, I got something for you. I told her exactly what I just said. Okay, I got something for you. No problem. I let the next lady go. The next lady went, she ordered her food. I got right back in line. I said, hey, now give me a small drink. You know what I mean? Because my meal didn't come with no drink. So she rang up the small drink. What did she have to do? Give me that first fucking 10, the one that I wanted, back anyway. Not only did she have to give me that 10, but she had to give me a 5 and 3 more 1s. I looked at her and I said, now see, what sense does that make? You had to give me the 10 anyway, and a 5 and 3 1s, which is more change out your drawer for the same fucking 20 that you didn't want to give me 2 fucking 10s for. Like, bro, that shit had pissed me the fuck off. I was like, you know what, man? Give me my cup and let me hurry up and get to where I need to go, man, because you pissing me off and you always piss me off every time I come in here. I don't know why I got to deal with you. But she gave me them 4 sauces, though, when my motherfucking meal came. I tell you that much. She didn't forget that shit. You know what I'm saying? But still, like, just give me the 2 fucking 10s. Now you got to give me that same 10 I wanted, plus a 5, plus 3 more 1s. How stupid is that, bitch? Learn how to count. You know what I'm saying? It's making me more mad just to even think about the shit right now, because it was another instance where the same chick I be dealing with, and just overall, motherfuckers want to follow some type of rules all the time instead of just, bruh, just give me the fucking change for a 20, man. Let me tell you about some shit that happened the other day, right? Let me tell you about some shit that happened the other day. The other day, I was in a Family Mart. If you don't know, that's a popular store here in Japan, right? So I go in there and I buy some mints, like I always do. It's 206 yen. You know what I'm saying? 206 yen. So I give the person 210 yen. Now, mind you, it was 4 little one-piece coins. I wish I had some of them, but they're pretty much worthless because nobody wants to take them. You can't even do nothing with them. They got 5-cent coins too here, but the 1-cent coins are really worthless. You know what I'm saying? And it was 4 yen in coins, in change, which is like 2 cents. I don't want that shit. You know what I mean? So, bro, I told him, he tried to give me the change. I was like, nah, bro, that's good. I grabbed my mints and I walked out. Don't you know this motherfucker? I'm already walking down the street. This motherfucker ran out the store and like grabbed me by the back of my shirt. He didn't say, hey, 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 or nothing like that to get my attention. Motherfucker just grabbed me by the back of my, like damn near by the back of my shirt to get my attention and was trying to give me the change back. Bruh, I turned around. I almost choked the shit out this nigga. Like, bruh, do you know who the fuck you are fucking touching right now, bruh? Like, you don't even fucking know me. I'm a stranger to you. And you over here grabbing me for 4 fucking yen cents, my nigga? Like, are you serious? You about to get your ass choked out over that? Like, nigga, you are taking your job way too fucking serious, my nigga. Like, you acting like being forced yen cents over is gonna get you life in prison or something, my nigga. You should have just kept that shit, because I cursed the nigga out right there on the street. Like, bruh, don't you ever fucking run up on nobody ever in public like this, bro. I don't give a fuck if they Japanese, black, white. Like, you don't know who you dealing with. Like, nigga, are you crazy? You feel me? Like, these motherfuckers be bold over here, bro. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? So that's just 4 examples, bro. But let me tell you about some other shit that happened the other day, man. This shit pissed me off the most, you know what I'm saying? So nigga went to the zoo, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see the pictures of when I went to the zoo, follow me on Instagram, my.life.your.entertainment, man. Hit my IG, man. We need to run it back up just like we need to run these subscribers back up. But anyways, man, so the zoo is like an hour and a half from my house. My battery is on like 10%. So I'm just already thinking to myself like, nah, bruh, this shit gonna cut off before I even get home, and I'm gonna be looking around like a fucking, like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing or where the fuck I'm going, and having to ask all kind of motherfuckers questions, which I don't want to do. I'd rather just type it in my phone and just follow it on the maps, right? So I walk into the train station, nigga. Mind you, it's a hot ass, humid ass day. You know what I'm saying? So nigga sweating. So I go in the little station, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in the train station, but there's like another little station where people's like getting information or they got to adjust their fare or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? So if you ever been to the zoo, you know exactly what station I'm talking about. So I go in there on the side of the counter where they can't even really see me. And there's an air conditioner right there. So I'm about to plug in my phone, get some juice for my phone so I can hurry up and get along with my business and bounce. Plus, I'm getting some air because it's hot and humid as fuck, and a nigga like me sweats all the time, right? So check it out. So I plug my shit in. Now, mind you, I plug my shit in. I ain't even on my shit. I just set my phone on top of the plug because it's like one of them long square ones where you could just sit the phone on, right? So I'm standing there. So this nigga come out the door, and he didn't even look at me and be like, hey, is this yours or anything like that. He just snatched that shit out the wall and just try to like throw it to me. I'm like, hold on, bruh. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Don't be snatching my motherfucking phone out the wall. Are you crazy? Like another instance where, bruh, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to or dealing with, but yet you're doing some disrespectful ass shit. And normally, people in Japan are very, very, very respectful. But this motherfucker, I don't know what his problem was. He wanted to get yanked the fuck up by a nigga like me, bruh. He really just snatched my shit out and was like, no. Bro, I almost lost it up in that motherfucker. I almost lost it. So I'm talking shit back to him because he walking out. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm telling him all kind of shit, that I don't even feel like repeating on here. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these motherfuckers. I'm going to go find me another outlet. So what do? I walk right out other little information / ticket exchange shit, and I go maybe about 15 feet down, you know what I mean, where you can recharge your Passimo card, you know what I mean? And there was a screen set up, like some little information screen, but I noticed that it was plugged in the outlet. So I'm like, cool, there's gotta be another outlet here. And there was. So I plugged my shit in and I set it on top of this little box, you know what I mean? And I'm minding my motherfucking business. Mind you, I ain't on my phone or nothing. I'm minding my business. Now, this same motherfucker who just snatched my shit out the wall walked back in, and I'm mean mugging him, and I'm like, yeah, nigga, you a sucker. You know what I'm saying? He don't say nothing to me. He just walked back in through the side door, right? 5 minutes later, maybe not even 5 minutes later, the bitch that's working on the whole inside of this other spot come her little dumbass around talking about unplug your phone. Bitch, are you for real? Like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck up out of my face before I wring your fucking neck, your homie already too scared to say anything else to me. Now your dumb ass is gonna come out here and try to say something like, bro, at that point I wasn't in the mood. So she like, unplug your phone. I'm like, I'm not unplugging nothing. She's like, yeah, you need to unplug your phone. She spoke a little bit of English. I'm like, no, I'm not unplugging nothing. I'm charging my phone. I was like, I stay 2 hours away from here and I'm trying to get to where I got to go. That's why I'm charging my phone. I'm not on my phone. She said, you need to unplug your phone. No, I'm not unplugging my phone. I need to get home. That's what the fuck I need to do. So she's like, is this your house? I said, is this your house? You know what I'm saying? Am I taking any money out of your pocket? Are you paying the bill? She's like, you're using electricity. I said, look at everything around here else that's plugged up around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying nothing to none of these motherfuckers. And I felt like this because I felt like the bitch was only trying to tell me something because I wasn't Japanese. If that was a Japanese person, she probably wouldn't have said shit to them. So she like, this is not your house. I'm like, this is not your house. I'm using this shit to go. She's like, I said 5 minutes. I'm going to leave my shit on for 5 more minutes. Just let me be. I'm minding my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bothering you. She said something else dumb. And I'm like, bruh. Oh, no. This is what she tried to tell me. She said, how much percent do you got? I said, I'm on 20%. She said, that's enough. I said, man, don't be telling me how much is enough for my phone. You don't know. I just told you I got an hour and a half to go on this motherfucking train. She's like, that's enough. I said, no, don't tell me how much my phone is enough. She said, don't get on your phone. I said, how am I not going to get on my phone when I'm trying to use the app to get home, stupid? You know what I'm saying? She's like, okay, well, maybe I call the police. I said, call the police. She said, it's okay if I call the police? Yes, call the police. And I'm going to wait right here for them motherfuckers. And I'm going to tell them the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out my face, bruh. You over here bothering me and I'm not bothering nobody in this whole train station. You know what I mean? So the bitch ran back to her little counter or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I see her trying to pick up her phone and call the police. At this point, bro, I'm just like, you know what, man? Let me get the fuck up out of here because this nigga already done snatched my shit up out the motherfucking wall. Then this dumbass bitch gonna come around the corner talking her shit. Bro, I had it up to here, bro. So I was ready to fucking go. I just took my shit out at like 25% and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But those are just some instances where these motherfuckers is taking their job way too fucking serious or following the rules way too much. If I sat here and thought about it 1 or 2 more times for a couple more minutes, I could probably think of another 2 times or 3 times where I've had these kind of instances. These are just some instances off the top of my head that I was going to share with y'all so y'all can see how fucking annoying and tedious this shit be. And at first I thought I was tripping until some people that are from Japan, I'm explaining them, you know, the kind of shit that's going on. And they like, you know what, bro, I understand. Like, more than half the people here are like that. You know what I mean? Like I even am tired of that kind of shit. And these are Japanese people and they even tired of them type of people, man. So the moral of the story, if you are Japanese and you've seen this video, bruh, mind your motherfucking business. Just give a nigga extra sauce. Don't worry about the extra 4 fucking cents and don't be grabbing on no random motherfuckers. If you see somebody phone plugged up, leave that shit alone, especially a nigga like me who ain't Japanese because you might get your motherfucking neck wrung the next time, man. And like I said, man, just mind your business, man. Stop taking everything so serious, man. You know what I mean? Stop following the rules to a T. We're not asking you to break no laws, man. And lastly, drive your motherfucking car a little bit faster, man. It's your boy Sack the King, and I'm about this motherfucker.